Hey guys, welcome along. My name is Megan. Today I'm going to run you through a little stretch sequence for you to follow along at home. So we're going to target all our major muscle groups and just really slow down and lengthen and stretch through our entire body. So hopefully at the end you're feeling nice and relaxed and long and stretched out. Okay, so let's start. If you have a mat, obviously come onto your mat right in the middle, start standing up. And we're just going to start with some breath swings. So it's really lovely. It's a nice big release move. You take a big breath in, fill up your lungs, and then as you exhale, it's a swing down. And again, come up and swing down. Really incorporate that breath, reach those fingertips high and let go. So just feel your whole body fold down and let go and feel that release. If you want a little bit more, next time you can actually come up to your tiptoes. Oops, I struggle a little bit with my balance with this. Always have. Come up and come down. Again, you can choose your pace, so you can go a little bit faster if that works better for you. Oops, and then come down. Hey, let's do two more. Last one, reach high, big breath in and out, let it go. Whew, good. Okay, feet together. We're gonna do a little stretch for our upper body. So interlace your index fingers and like a gun, you're gonna point it to the ceiling and take a big breath in. Lengthen through your spine, and then we're gonna come over to your right and feel that long stretch down the body, down the left side of the body. Just hold it for a few seconds, but try and relax your shoulders and the grip of your fingers as well. Hey, come back up. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, let's go over to the other side. If you're feeling good, maybe you can come over that a little bit more. That's it, hold it just for a few more seconds. Keep that breath flowing in and out. I'm gonna say that quite a bit over the next 20 minutes or so. Hey, come up. Take another big breath in. And let's go into a little back bend. Now this is up to you in terms of your range, so you can just lean back a little bit. I need you to really squeeze your butt though to protect the lower back. If you're feeling good, you can come back a little bit further. Don't hold it for too long. Come back up, take another big breath in. This time as you exhale, push your hands as wide as you can, like you're pushing something away through the palms of your hands until you come to the back of your body. Clasp your hands. Interlace the fingers and pull your knuckles towards the floor and lift your chin up to the ceiling. I love this stretch. It's a great opener stretch for the front of your body. And relax. Good. Okay, we're going to do some roll downs now. So feet, about underneath your hips. Okay, nice and slow. Take your time. You tuck your chin first. That's really important. A little softness through your knees. Curl your shoulders. And we're going to come all the way down to the floor, or just go to wherever you can get to. If you've got really tight hamstrings, you might only be able to go halfway down, and that's totally okay. A little lift through your belly while you're here, and keep those knees bent. And then just as slowly, keep that chin tucked. Curl up, roll the shoulders. That's it. Hey, let's try that. One more time. Tuck the chin, round your shoulders, bend your knees a little. Just glide those hands down towards your toes, stopping wherever you need to, tucking the chin, lifting the belly and bending your knees, and then just as slowly uncurling all the way up. Good. Okay, we're going to do a standing Itb stretch. This can be a little bit of a stronger stretch. So obviously just work within your limits. You obviously never want to feel a strong pain, but just a really gentle stretch. So you're going to cross your foot in front of the other. So you're going to cross your left over your right. Try and keep quite square. And again, it's that forward folding movement. So push your hips back. Keep your chest up to start with. Try and keep your legs as straight as you can. You can let your hands fall to the floor, and again, tuck your chin. And see if you can let go through the upper body. So just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just let your shoulders drop. Drop the top of your head towards the floor. You might be feeling a really strong stretch through the back and side of your right leg. All right, just gently roll back up. Pull the shoulders back, and let's swap over to the other side. Take your time, swap the right over the left. Square the hips, take a breath in. As you breathe out, just come down nice and slow. Relax the hands to the floor, tuck the chin. And breathe through this one, especially if you are feeling that quite a strong stretch. Help your body to relax into the pose. Really make the most of it. All right, coming back up. Roll the shoulders. Okay, we're going to turn on our sides and come down to our downward dog. So to do this, we might come to the top of our mat. We're going to roll down again. Bring your hands to the floor. Spread your fingers wide on the mat and take one foot and the other foot back. Take a deep breath in, come up to your tiptoes. And as you exhale, can you sit right back onto your heels? So you're shifting your weight backwards onto the heels. Try and find a little softness through the elbows, shoulders down. Just stay here for a few moments. It's a full body stretch. Now from here, we're going to stay in this pose, but we're going to just gently drop one heel down and then the other heel down. So you're just alternating from heel to heel, side to side. Can you feel that stretch in the back of your legs into your calves? So if you tend to do a little running and jumping and high impact stuff, this is a really good one for releasing the calves. Okay, from here, we're going to come into our swan pose. You might know it as your pigeon pose. So let's go, your front leg is going to come down in between your two hands. Just shift your knee out to the side, so you're trying to square that front knee, slide that back leg long, and straight away you're going to get that real pull in the side of the bottom there. Now, lots of options. You can stay here, or you can come down into the full pose, maybe to your forearms, or maybe with your head all the way down. Now try this, just stay here for about 15-20 seconds and focus on your breath in and out. And on that exhale, try and just release that tightness around that front hip and glute. Let's take one more breath in and out. All right, let's come back up. Walk the hands in, just move really gently. Push your way back to a down dog or A-frame. Just stay here again, take a deep breath in, breathe out, sit your weight back into your heels, feel that beautiful long stretch through the back of your body. And now let's try the other side. So your back leg this time comes through, slide your other leg long and try and get your hips as close to the floor as you can, staying really square. And again, totally your choice. You can stay here. You can come down, or if this is really too strong for you, there is another option, and that's to bring your knee forward and do the stretch like that. Love this stretch, it's so good for our hips, our hip mobility and alignment. Soften the shoulders, breathe. Okay, walking your hands back. Lifting your upper body. Now from here, we're going to come into our child's pose. So we're going to bring both knees onto the floor. Your knees come out to the width of your mat, toes together, and you just gently push your bottom back onto your heels, walking your hands forward. And again, just surrender into the pose. Let your shoulders go, soften from your fingertips through your elbows. Try and feel some softness through the face. This is a really gentle, lovely pose for you to enjoy. If you want to add a little bit more, stay exactly where you are, but you can just walk your hands over to one side. Doesn't matter which way you go, just walk your hands to one side, bring the head down, and you'll feel a deeper stretch on the opposite side of your body. Hold that for a few moments, and then you can walk all the way over to the other side, or you can just stay in the middle, whatever feels good for you today. Okay, coming back up, another great stretch. We're going to stay here, or come into our tabletop, which is our knees under our hips, hands under our shoulders. We're going to swing an arm up. So let's go front arm first. You're going to swing all the way up, turn and look up towards the ceiling, and then bring it down and thread it under. Don't go all the way yet, you probably know this one, but we're going to keep swinging the arm up and down a few times first to open up through the front of the shoulder, the back of the shoulder and the upper back. And then when you are ready, glide that hand all the way under, palm is up, drop your shoulder and your head to the floor and just collapse to the ground. Your opposite hand, your back hand, slides as far forward as you can. So really try and collapse your body weight on towards the ground, onto that bottom shoulder. This one's so good for the shoulder, the back. One more breath here. All right, come back up. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So reset, hands under shoulders, a little lift of the belly and tuck of the tailbone just to keep that spine in good alignment. Back arm this time is going to lift up. How high can you reach? Thread it under, palm up. Let's do a couple more. Big breath in through the nose, big breath out. One more time. Feeling that nice twist through your spine as well. Come all the way down, palm up, drop the head and walk the other hand forward. And just take a breath in. As you exhale, let go. All right, coming back up, we're going to go into our adductors. So coming onto your knees, facing forward. Let's step your right leg forward. I need you to plant that right heel into the floor. And to start with, just bring both hands to the ground and just imagine you're sitting your bottom back and down. Little bend through the elbows again. You can stay here. If your hips allow, if you've got that flexibility, you might want to come all the way down. Try and release any tension, tightness through the shoulders. Feel that nice, beautiful stretch on the inside of your right leg. Now, one of my favorite stretches coming up from here. Come up to your hands, lift up, place your left hand on the ground and lift your right arm up and across. See what my hips are doing? They're coming forward. We're squeezing our butt to protect the lower back and we're reaching the right arm up. You can even come right up to your right big toe. So you're really pushing your hips through and opening all through the front of your body. Let's try that on the other side. So swap over. First, let's start with the adductor stretch. So heel to the floor, and then you choose either staying here or coming all the way down. So we want to be feeling that stretch right through here, into those inner thighs. As always, we are breathing nice and slow, allowing your body to really settle into the pose, into the stretch. All right, let's go into that hip twist, the spinal hip twist. So right hand on the floor. Again, push your hips forward. Reach the left arm across. If you want to, come up to the left big toe. How far can you push your hips towards me? And extend out so you're reaching through those left fingertips. Breathing in and out. Good. All right, come on down. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, we're going to come into our hip flexor now, another really important stretch. So you can either face this way or you can face sideways, whatever works better for you. Either leg, but I'm going to say your right leg if you're facing me. You're going to step it forward. Now, really important to tuck your tailbone. So it's like you're rolling your tailbone under, and that's going to allow you to drop forward, and straight away you're going to feel that stretch in the front of your hips here. So you're tucking and you're dropping down. Probably got that stretch already. Take a big breath in, lift the left arm. Exhale and just gently move over towards your right. Keep tucking that tailbone and sinking forward to deepen that stretch through your hips. Beautiful, let's try the other side, so swap it over. So step, feel nice and supported through that left leg first, push the left foot into the floor and try that scoop of the tailbone again. Drop it forward, feel that grab right here. And then when you're ready, take a big breath in. And out, come across to the side, to the left. Keep scooping that tailbone, dropping down forward. The more you can do this stretch throughout your day, the better, especially if you tend to spend a lot of time sitting down, you know, maybe it's in your office chair or driving. It's just a really good one to open and release, stretch your hips. Okay, come on down to sitting on your bottom. Oh, slowly making our way down. Okay, we're going to come into our wide-legged forward fold. So bring your legs out wide. Now what you want to do is just literally pick up your bottom and park it behind. Okay, that's going to allow that pelvic tilt forward. Okay, from here, let's lift the arms up. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, again, you're tipping from the hips. So exhale, tipping from your hips, and everyone's going to be a little bit different here. So you might just stop right here, keeping your chest up and just getting that little tilt forward. Some of us with a little bit more hip mobility might be able to walk forward a bit more and come all the way to the ground. And just stay here and breathe. Just have a think about what your shoulders are doing. Can you pull those down away from your ears a little bit? Can you relax all the way through your arms? It's a beautiful stretch, so just hold it for one more deep breath in and out. Good. Okay, walking your hands back in. Just be really gentle with this one. Walk in. Good, okay. Bring your legs in. We're going to go into a seated twist. So let's tuck our left foot under. Right foot can either be here, right down the center line of your body, and with your left arm, you cross over that right knee, and you turn and look over your right shoulder. For those that think they can, you can bring that right foot all the way over your left knee, but be conscious of what this sit bone here is doing. Plant it down into the floor. Okay, so that's going to get the good stretch through the hips, the glutes, and then we're going to add that beautiful spinal twist. So again, breath in, roll up through your spine, open your chest, and as you exhale, turn and look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. All right, come back to the middle. Let's swap it over, other side. So really gentle transitions, be easy on the body. Okay, what are you going to do? So down the center or all the way across this hip or this sit bone, slide it down to the floor. Try and anchor down this big toe as well. So you've got 2 anchor points right here. Wrap the arm around, take a deep breath in, lift the chest, exhale and turn. Back to the center. Okay, let's do a couple of upper body stretches. We've been really focusing on the legs. So however you want to go, so it might be sitting cross-legged, that might be the most comfortable for you, or find another position that works well. We're going to stretch those triceps, so that's those muscles in the back of our arm. So lifting up your left arm, bend the elbow, you're going to place the right hand just above the elbow and just gently press down, so you're pushing your left hand down along your spine. Try and keep your chest up and open. Good, and let's do the other side. So this time right arm goes up, bend the elbow, place the hand on top, and then just gently push that right hand down towards the length of your spine. Oh, feeling pretty good by this stage. Body's nice and warm. Feeling longer. All right, let's just do another side stretch. So right hand on the ground, breath in, and then come over to the side. And coming back up, swap it over, and down, breath in. Nice and simple, you can slide that left hand along, right arm comes over. Okay, we're going to do another sequence that was similar to what we started with. So we're going to interlace our fingers, extend the palms forward, tuck the chin. So we're really going to round those shoulders. So imagine we're trying to create space down the length of your spine. So you're going to try and create space between your shoulder blades. Really rounding your back. This is a beautiful stretch as well. Okay, lift the arms above your head nice and slowly, big breath in. See if you can really press those palms to the ceiling. And now, nice and easy, again, push your hands away. So remember we did this at the start, but this time we're going to place the hands on the floor behind us, pull the shoulders back, lift your chest and your chin. Feel that beautiful stretch in the chest, opening the shoulders, opening through the rib cage. Breathing deeply. All right, we're just going to do a few more down in our lying position. So laying on your back. Come on down now. Leg muscle that really needs to be stretched a lot are your quads. So let's start turning to face me onto your side. You're going to pick up your top leg. Grab on somewhere, wherever you can. Now this is the important part. You're going to bring your knees as close together as you can, and then try and push your hips as far forward as you can. And that's going to help to really get that stretch through the front of the thigh here. So hold on, bring the knees together, push forward. Again, if you do lots of running, jumping, any sort of exercise, really, your quads are always working. So it's a really good muscle group to stretch as often as you can to avoid getting those tight quads, and obviously that leads to injury when you get tight muscles. From here, this top knee, can you bring it over the top? And then this back shoulder is going to try and find the floor. Open your arms out wide, palms up to the ceiling. So this is our supine twist option. If this is a bit too strong, you can always bend both knees. Otherwise, have the split legs. And if it feels good, maybe turn your head towards the back, the opposite direction. And just take another little check-in. Think about your fingertips, your elbows, your shoulders, your neck. See if you can just take a breath in as you breathe out. See if you can just let go a little bit more through those areas, and especially through those tight muscles in your face, so your jaw, your cheekbones, around your eyes and your forehead. Alright, let's try the other side. So you're going to roll over the other way, all the way onto your side. Just have to fix my microphone here. Okay, again, pick up the heel, bring your knees together, push your hips forward. So it's that bringing your knees together that's going to allow the deepest stretch you can get through your quads. Let's just hold for one more breath here. Now let's go into that twist. So that top knee comes over the top. You open out your arms along the floor, palms up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're lucky enough to be outside. And then if you'd like to, you can turn your head to deepen that spinal twist. Again, drop the shoulders, loosen the fingertips. It's all about releasing, relaxing, enjoying. Okay, lying onto your back. And nearly there, guys. I want you to just hug your knees in towards your chest. Like you're giving yourself a big hug. And just it's a gentle massage through the lower back as you roll from side to side. Just a few more. Should feel really nice. Extend your legs, extend your arms overhead. It's that stretch you do when you first get out of bed in the morning, right? So you want to reach from fingertips to toes. See how long you can go with your body. Take a big breath in and out. And let's try that little rock through the knees again one more time. So both knees in if you can. Little hug and just rock from side to side. All right, guys, when you're ready, just roll onto your side. Just move slowly. Make your way up to a seated position again. And we're going to finish by releasing through our neck. So again, sitting cross-legged if that's the most comfortable for you. Lift your chest. Hey, try and close your eyes if you want to. And just drop your right ear down to your right shoulder. Shoulders down. Back up to the center. And now left ear down to left shoulder. To the center, and now drop your chin all the way down to the center of your chest. So you're trying to get that really long feeling through the back of your neck. And then lifting your chin, rolling the shoulders back. Hey, we're there. I hope you're feeling really good now. Enjoy the stretch. Enjoy the rest of your day.